Hello again, you guys. Welcome to part 2 of my kind of epic rummage sale haul, where everything pretty much evened out to between 23-47 cents, something around there. I explained it all in the first video, which I will go ahead and link right here just in case you didn't catch it and you want to see the first half of everything I picked up. And then I'm just going to dive straight in and show you the rest of the stuff that I got. Alright, so we have another Hannah Anderson piece. This is like a little pajama kind of set. And just bearing in mind that that sizing right there, the 100, you can go onto their website as you can most brands and look at their size charts, and that's going to give you an idea of what like a regular US size would be, and that way you can put that in your listing as well. Sometimes I even take a screenshot of the brand's size chart and put that as a photograph in my listing if I have space for it, just to help my buyer, as well as measurements and things like that, know what all is going to fit and work for them. Alright, so it's super cute. It's pink and red plaid, and then there's actually little pajama pants underneath as well that are obviously the same size, like a little nightgown, little pajama pants. So yeah. Okay, next is a little bit random. It is an adult Cinderella dress. Woo! And it does have a little headband that goes with it. I think it was meant to have like the sleeves, but there was only one with it, so I just kind of tossed that and will disclose that it's just what is shown in the listing is what they will get. It's by Disney Classics. So it is registered Disney, but I went ahead and grabbed it for several reasons. Number one, Halloween. Like, people go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party and they want to dress up, and so adult women will certainly be looking for things like princess dresses. And then also, this may be a bit big and a bit heavy, but people run like the princess marathons and things like that, and so sometimes they're looking for them as well. So definitely worth picking up, I think, and it may well sell way before Halloween, because I think Disney's Halloween party starts mid-August, if you can believe that. So you never know. Okay, Ann Taylor, size extra large. This is just a kind of like very kind of bright and bold floral, almost like a leaf print cardigan. And then I think we have another Ann Taylor here. Yes, another Ann Taylor, extra large again. Just like a very pretty sort of lavender purple with this kind of pin-tuck pleat detail on the front, and then a little bit of a puff sleeve situation happening. Very lightweight, very pretty. I have a Nike kind of athletic mini skirt with the spell out all the way around. Here is the tag. Now this looks like an older tag to me. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like that is an older tag. I don't know. We'll see. It's made in Portugal. Limited issue production. I wonder if it's like a redo. You know how they release like the kind of retro line to look like vintage stuff? So anyway, I will look that up. They have style numbers so I can check it out, and I will see how it's doing. J.Crew, size small, just a little cotton argyle cardigan, very cute for fall. Another dress band, but I grabbed it because it is a 1X and it's just a very pretty pop over, kind of almost like a little ethnic kind of print to it. I don't know how else you would really call that. Not really paisley, but it has that kind of look to it, kind of pinks and purples and all the good stuff. The Simply Southern t-shirt, this is a women's size small. This one has a lighthouse and that little like whale tail, and I think it has some scripture on it as well. There's a little bit of crack into the graphics, but I've picked up a few of these pieces and they've sold fairly quickly. Not for a lot of money by any means, but the speed of them selling has been, you know, enough to make me want to go ahead and grab them. Another crew cuts, again, J.Crew Kids line. Oh, hello. There we go. Size 8. A sort of neon pink, very chunky knit sweater, and I think this is like a mohair blend. Just old navy, but it's an extra extra large, which is why I grabbed it. And then it's sort of a very gauzy, very obviously sheer embroidered kind of boho pop over blouse. Again, I don't think I'll be making millions on these things, but I do think that they will all sell in their time, and I think they're simple and they're quick and they're easy to list, and they allow me to keep the amount that I list and the amount that's in my stores up, so that as soon as you know, like third and fourth quarter roll around and stuff, I want my store to be as stocked as possible. And as soon as the yard sales and the rummage sales where I can buy things for like 23 cents a piece stop, because they stop for me here. They stop comes kind of fall time, and then I'm just left with thrift stores. As soon as that ends, I want to have a backlog of things that I can work through, so I don't have to resort right away to thrift stores where I'm paying, you know, $4, $5, $6, $7 for the same kind of items. Just to clue you in. Another crew cuts. This is a size 12. Really, really pretty, like a nautical blue and white stripe with this little kind of tutu skirt that is attached, and a little exposed zipper at the back. Adorable. These are so cute. They're baby Bowden, which I didn't realise was even a thing. I thought it was just mini Bowden, but they're baby Bowden, size 3 to 6 months, and they're little, like, I guess like farmyard pants, but they're just ducks and chickens with like little elastic cuffs. Oh, they're so cute. Anyway, get a grip. Okay, Dress Barn 16W, grabbed it because it was a plus size, and it's very pretty, like a watercolor floral pleated dress, definitely sort of faux wrap, definitely this time of year. It has a little bit of a collar detail, and it does still have the belted like sash that goes with it. These were a pretty good find. So they are Tommy Bahama, but they are brand new with tags. The price is gone. And they're 100% silk men's slacks. So yeah, I'll grab them. So we'll see how they do. I'm going to show you this little lady real quick until I go on to my last bag of clothes. This is the first American Girl doll that I have ever found while out thrifting. And I'll show you how I identified her and things like that. So she does have a little mark on the front, and I'm having a hard time deciding whether or not her hair was cut. I can't decide if she has like it seems quite even, like whether or not they did a decent job, or I'm not sure. So this is where research comes in. It might take me a little while, but she is blonde with the blue eyes. She does have the, it's hard to show you, but like the eye mechanism where they open and close, and then she is I think is it Truly Yours or Truly Me, something like that. It's like the soft body with the sort of movable ball joint appendages, if you like. But I took the look at the back of her neck first of all, which is what I do with anything I think might be a doll that's worth something, and it says Pleasant Company, and I almost stopped there because I'm not really familiar with this brand, other than I know that it can resell for, you know, a decent amount. And then anyway, I spotted this little tag that's over here, and this is where it says exclusively for American Girl, so I knew that that's what she was. So I'll do some more research to try and find out exactly who she is, and then I kind of dug through the box for as long as I could, and I only found a few little pieces that potentially went with her. All of these have, again, the little labels inside that say American Girl. So there was a little skirt, and then there was a little pair of bloomers, and then I guess this goes under the shirt. It's like a little kind of bib with a collar, and then there was just like a little hanger as well. So I threw all of those in the bag as well. So like I said, I'll do a little bit of research and tidy her up, see if I can get that pen mark out. And I don't know, maybe like $30, something like that. We'll see. I know that she retails for around 115, so you know. Just a very simple grey and maroon scarf. It's by Gap, but it was 100% merino wool, which is why I grabbed it. Okay, next item is going to be a small sale, I know it, but it's H&M size small, but it's just a black velvet, kind of like grunge feel, zippered skirt with the exposed zipper on the back as well. So again, maybe like 8 to 10 on that. Next is a brand I'm not familiar with. It's Popana, made in the USA. So I stopped and looked it up just because it was made in the USA. Well, no, I tell a lie. I grabbed it and took it home, because what's the point of looking it up when it's that cheap? You know, I figured worst case scenario, I'd just donate it at that point. It's a black, a grey like folded waist maxi skirt, but actually the same kind of skirts are selling around that $15 mark, so I'll be giving that a go. And then I have a J.Crew, and I think this is merino wool. It's worn off a little bit, but it's just a very, it's kind of like a rusted brown. It's kind of nice actually. Just a simple sweater. Okay, got Banana Republic Harrison. They're size 0, and unfortunately one of the buttons is coming loose, so I'm going to have to just reinforce that a little bit. But just a pair of dress pants. I actually, secret, I hate selling dress pants like the Ann Taylor and Banana Republic and things like that. I really don't enjoy it, and I find that they sit quite a long time. But they're a good thing to like add some variants and stuff to my store. Career wear can do pretty well, and again, it's cheap. It will sell eventually, you know what I'm saying. So sometimes we just have to list the things we don't want to list. All right, Loft, size medium, just a little purple ruffle front cardigan. Kennar, I don't think I'm familiar with this brand. There we go, but it is a size large, and it's a good fabric content, I think is why I grabbed it. Yeah, it's a lamb's wool blend. It's like a Nordic kind of, almost like a Fair Isle look to it. It's down on the cuffs as well. And then it has this kind of embellishment, like a sort of rhinestone beaded embellishment around the neck. So I thought that that was kind of cute for fall. Next, I grabbed this just because it was brand new with tags. It was originally from Wet Seal. Shine Star is the brand, but I grabbed it on the fact it was new with tags and the style. This will make a very cute little holiday dress for someone. So it is a red crushed velvet, kind of like, I guess like an empire waist, like high neck with a keyhole detail party dress. And then it has an open lace detail at the back. I don't know, we might squeeze 15 out of that. This is Woolrich, this is size 10. It is actually a wool and silk blend. Just a very simple kind of like A-line skirt with big pockets. We're getting there. Thank you for holding strong through this long haul. Another J.Crew piece again. I think it's the older tag. It's a merino wool blend. It's just a little turtleneck. Nothing phenomenal. Just bread and butter all the way. Okay, the next one is not something I would usually pick up either. It's Anne Klein suits, but I grabbed it for two reasons. Well, three reasons really. First of all, I thought the style was still kind of cute. It's like a sort of blazer, very classic like blazer jacket. Number two, it's a size 18. And number three, it is a cashmere blend. So it's just a nice jacket for fall, kind of like career wear or whatever. It's in some nice shape. I'll give it a good look over, of course, so we'll see how that does. This has no tags inside, but I believe it's vintage and I believe it's handmade, just from kind of like looking at it. And it is kind of like almost like a mustard yellow with a window pane plaid, which I love a window pane plaid. That does really well for me right now. And then it doesn't have the ties like you would expect, but almost like that paper bag type high waist again, like all this is elastic, which is very very flattering and stuff. And it's kind of like a long, almost like a pencil skirt. So I think come fall, again, I think this will be a really nice vintage piece for someone. And I have another pencil skirt, just a size 6 Banana Republic. This is like a grey kind of tweed. Again, very classic, very career wear. This was a piece I was quite excited about. So the tag stood out to me. It just looks like Anthropologie. Sometimes things look like Anthropologie and they're not. That happens to me all the time. But this one was. It's Charlie and Robin is the brand. It's not one I'd actually heard of, but I went ahead and looked it up. And then obviously inside it had the right RN number as well, 66170. This is a size 8, I believe. And it is a wool skirt and it's heavy as well. So it's like an asymmetrical green wool skirt and it has this kind of almost like an accordion pleat to it. It's really, really beautiful and the quality is fantastic. And it's selling for around that kind of $35 to $45 mark. So that'll work. Next is another QVC new with tags. This is Denim and Company, which I have heard of and I have sold before, and it's a size large. It's just like a kind of like a crushed velvet forest green blazer jacket. Isaac Mizrahi for Target. So again, this is not the designer piece, this is his collaboration with Target, but it's a size 12. So it's almost like a denim blazer, but it has almost like a little bit of a military button type look to it. And it's quite heavy, perfect for fall, so I grabbed it. Okay, next item is, if I can find it, it is another Ann Taylor. This is factory, but it's brand new with tags. Originally $65. It's like a little kind of long striped cardigan. So the next item is hot cotton. I'll go ahead and show you the label. It's a size extra large, which is great. I do like to sell sort of extra large and above in this brand. It's a linen blend. It's really, really pretty. Like a sort of very bold green floral look to it. Very kind of like boxy fit. Often has like a lagan look, kind of boho type fit to it. Next is a brand I am not familiar with. It's Greater Good. I guess it's like an earth conscious brand perhaps. It's a size extra large, but I really liked it. It has like an acid wash, I don't know if it's showed up very well in the video, like an acid wash red look to it. And then it has like this giant embroidered rainbow sun on the side, which I'm sorry, that's just really, really cool. So I went ahead and grabbed that and we'll just try it out. If nothing else, I think it will sell on style alone. Another hot cotton piece. This is a 1X, which is great. And this one is just cotton, I think. I don't think it's got any linen in it, but it's just a navy blue and white kind of like a little tiny dot stripe print t-shirt. Next, I think will do quite well based on style. There's as well as the brand. So it's Toby, size medium, which is an okay brand to sell, but it's a really, really pretty blush pink with a lace up front, and then really gorgeous, like kind of flared almost bell sleeves, and then like a similar detail to the bottom there. I think that this will do very, very nicely. It's very romantic, and I think I will put that as a keyword. Next is a bikini. It's the only bathing suit that I got. This is the top. It's like a little bandeau type top with, it's all embroidered. And then it actually has two pairs of bottoms that goes with it. So one that's like an all over print with wooden buttons on the side. There we go. And then one that's plain. It has the same print inside, but then it has embroidery on the back. It's all, I think the top is size medium and the bottoms are both size large, and the whole thing is Lucky brand. So hopefully that will do well. 'Tis the season. Next piece I grabbed because again, it was brand new with tags, and it's a size 2X, and it's Coldwater Creek. Just like a little sort of polyester kind of blouse. Sort of purpley blue. Next is Calvin Klein size 12. And this is a two-piece, so it is a, I think it's white with black stripes. We have a sort of suit jacket, and then we have the sort of straight skirt that goes with it. So nice two-piece, hopefully that will do quite well. Next is some linens. It's a flat bed sheet, and it is, let me see if I can actually show you something that you may recognize. It's Barbie. It's a vintage Barbie, and it does have on the tag, it does say, I think it was like 1996 perhaps, and then it has other things like tiaras and ballet slippers and magic wands and all kinds of cool stuff. So what I usually do with these is I list them on Etsy and eBay, and oftentimes people buy them to make things with them, like, you know, people buy them to make little girls dresses and things. But now that Poshmark does housewares, I may cross post this to Poshmark and see if there are any takers. I'm not sure. I haven't done anything like that yet on Poshmark, so if I do, I'll let you know how it goes. Next is this amazing vintage straw clutch. I think this is so cool. So it's striped with this kind of orange and yellow and teal color, and then it has like a little kind of slightly tarnished, like pop stud closure. This is what it looks like inside. It's handmade in Hong Kong. It's definitely an older piece, but it's so cool. I love it so much. So I think I'm going to go a little high on this and just kind of see. It's one of those things I think where you just have to wait for the right person, but this will be cross-posted on all of the platforms. All right, as per usual, some of these items are already bagged because they're already listed, so just bear with me when it comes to crinkling. This is Lane Bryant. It is a size 22, and it's just a cotton, like black jacket, but it has a little bit of a moto vibe to it with those exposed zippers on the front. Next, again, grabbed because they were new with tags. This is Ann Taylor. Again, it is the factory with the two little dots, but it's size 18 and brand new with tags. Originally $69.99. They're just a curvy crop leg, almost like a chambray type dress pant. Next is the only bra that I grabbed. I grabbed it because it is, there's several things going for it. It's Cacique, however you want to say it, which I think is like, it goes with like Lane Bryant, I think, like their intimates line. This is what it looks like here anyway. It's a size 42 triple D, so I think that makes it an F, but it's this floral print, and then it has a front closure, which is important to put in your title because that's what some people are looking for. And then it also has a really nice like crossover, oh, it's hard to show, like 3-strap back detail. So overall, just a really nice piece. And those of course are all things that I would want to highlight in my listing. Alright, I got a pair of shoes here. These are Vince Camuto, which is sold at, I think, Nordstrom, maybe Nordstrom Rack as well sometimes, but these are they are leather lining, man-made soles. I remember this because I put that in my listing. And then they are studded cork loafers. And actually the comps don't look too bad for these. I actually listed these at I think 40, and I'm hoping to get around 25 to 35 for them. And they are a size 8. Next is a pair of jeans. They are Lilly Pulitzer, but they are the older tag. They're the mainline fit. They're a size 8. That is the older tag right there. The newer tag is like pink and it doesn't have all the swirly writing. And they're just a pair of I guess they're really kind of like a straight leg, maybe the slightest of boot cuts. But they have dragonflies embroidered all over them as well. The comms for these are kind of all over the place. I'm hoping to maybe get sort of 20 to 25 for those. Next is another brand that is sold at, I think, Nordstrom Rack. It's Pleon. I think some people label this as Anthropologie, but this doesn't have the right RN number, and I couldn't find too much on that, so I'm going to go with Nordstrom Rack for now. But it's a size small, still a fairly popular brand, I think, and it's just really pretty. So again, very romantic. It has this kind of tied keyhole detail and then lots of ruffle detail around the shoulders and like across the chest. Very like floaty, and the print is like kind of a paisley with like roses and stuff. Very, very pretty and very feminine. All right, next is a Maxi dress, and this is by Soma. So this is not a brand I pick up a whole lot from unless it's like the pajama sets or the bras, but like the actual like clothing and loungewear is pretty hit or miss for me. However, it's a size small, but I really like this. It has like a Lilly Pulitzer vibe to it actually, which I can't put in my listing, but anyone who likes Lilly would probably know that. So it's a, like I said, it's a full maxi dress, has like a ruffle detail at the bottom and a ruffle detail around the top. It is strapless, and then it has this kind of keyhole tie here, which I imagine if you wanted to, you could turn into like a halter situation. I don't see why not. And the print is like sort of blues and pinks, quite loud. Quite nice. Okay, next item is a pair of Lucky brand cork wedges. They are black and silver studded, sort of like crossover strap. They are fabric, they're not leather, and they are a size 6 medium. Alright, and that is the end of the Rummage Sale weekend haul thing that I wanted to show you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and for hanging in there. I know that was quite a lot of stuff. Let me know down below, how is your sourcing going? Are you gathering stuff up for the next season as well? Do you like to stow things away just like I do? Or do you like to just make sure everything is listed? Because I know that kind of like death pile, money pile situation can give some people anxiety, and I appreciate that. But, you know, we all do it our own way. So that's what is so nice about this business. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, I would love it if you would hit subscribe and come back and hang out some more. Don't forget to say hello in the comments so I can say hi back. And I will catch you in the next video. Have an amazing week, you guys. Bye.